Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do some roasted pasta sauce. I'm not a big tomato fan. I don't like cooking tomatoes or anything, but I have so many and I thought why not do a roasted pasta sauce. So what I'm doing is I took the tomatoes from the garden, I took the onions because they're not that big, and then I have some of my herbs and some of my carrots, and I'm going to roast them, and then what I'm going to do is in my Vitamix I'm going to blend it up so that it's pureed. So then I don't have to go and boil everything on the stove. I'm just gonna do it that way and see how it is. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. Hopefully it works out good. So let's get started. So I gotta wash my tomatoes and then cut them up and everything and put them on baking sheets. So I have all the tomatoes and stuff here, and then I have my baking sheets here. And also, my oven is going at 325, and I have an oven that has a bake and a roast option, and I put mine on roast. But if you don't have that option, you can always just put it on the normal stuff. Filmed a little chit chat video while I was picking some tomatoes, and that to say what was happening. I haven't uploaded anything in a while. You probably will have uploads before this one goes up that I've done, but I took a bit of time and didn't upload. But there's pretty exciting news. We are looking at getting honeybees in the spring, so we will be doing that stuff over the winter, which I'll take you guys along with me on that. So yeah, so we're gonna get honeybees, so that's kind of exciting. I'm pretty excited about that. So let's just wash these tomatoes up in the sink there. I have more tomatoes, but these ones are the ones that were on my counter. So this is a different. I'm just gonna, I think, quarter them. I used to work at E.D. Smith, and I used to bottle pasta sauce and stuff, and I'm just not a tomato fan at all. Loves them. That's why I planted them. But now my dad wanted to have pasta sauce, and their tomatoes are not doing well. So I said I will make a pasta sauce. I'm just not going to try it. Terry could be the one who tests it out when he gets home. But I'm sure it's not that hard. I mean, it's just putting everything together. I still have so many tomatoes outside to be picked that are still green, and my peppers are still coming up. I have to do a video of an update on the let pot because my peppers are starting to come out on that as well. So the recipe that I found is you just roast it with everything on a sheet pan, and then you puree it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do that recipe. Okay, now I'm going to cut up some onions. These ones are the ones that I grew in my garden. We'll just use them. They're tiny. Next year I'm going to be doing them differently. I think what I'll do too is I have some red onions, so I think I'm going to grab some of the red onions and put them in there for some flavor. Here on my cutting board. Clean off the onions. I don't need to cut them in super tiny pieces because we're going to blend it up. So I'm just going to take some of it apart. Then I'm just going to take some garlic. I didn't grow this garlic, obviously, but it's Canadian garlic. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of garlic on there to roast as well. Then I want to grab some carrots. These are carrots from my garden, so what I'm going to do is just wash them really good and roast them in here as well. Got funky looking ones. It's kind of fun. We'll just put pieces there. Another funky looking one. Grab a couple more. Now we're going to put some oil on it, and then we're going to put some herbs on it. So just regular olive oil. So here we have some fresh oregano that I have cleaned. We're going to put some of that on it. basil, so we're gonna put basil in it too. Sorry, oregano, and now basil. I'm not putting any salt in this recipe at all. But I will put pepper. We'll put these both in the oven for about 35 minutes. We'll get them roasted. And then we will puree them. Okay, I'm pretty sure that these are done. So I'm gonna turn off the stove and I'm going to grab them out of the oven. So this is what they look like. Now I have to get them in here, which I think I might be able to. Do it like that. So this will be loud. So I don't want to get it too thin. So I just grabbed a few jars here and a few lids to put them in. There's one jar. And then we'll get the other one. I don't think I'm gonna need 4 jars. I guess this is a good way to have it less dirty. Make less of a mess, I guess. That makes sense because you're not using a huge pot to boil them down or anything. All right, well that was it. This was literally like the easiest thing that I have made so far. I think it was so quick. I started it at 12, it's like 1:10. Literally, you're chopping, putting it on a baking sheet and roasting it, and then putting it in a blender and then putting it in a jar. Now, I could can these if I wanted to. I burnt my finger doing peaches, in case you guys want to know if I didn't mention it before. And I needed to put my Band-Aid on it because it was drying out too much before. But I could can these if I wanted to, but there's just this much. So what I'm going to do is this little bit here, I'll make pasta for Terry to try. One of them will go to my dad's and my mom's, and then I'll just have another one. So probably eat that in no time. I'm probably not going to eat it because I don't like a lot of pasta, but Terry will, and my parents will probably, or my dad will. So we'll see how it is. I will let you guys know how it tastes, I guess, after. I'll ask Terry and see if it was good or not good. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and if you try it, let me know how it is. Like if you do, subscribe if you can, and share if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.